After over more than a month of waiting, today we finally got to see the most hyped and talked about episode in the history of Dragon Ball Super. This revolutionary episode not only marked the beginning of the Future Trunks or Black Goku arc, with this episode, DBS has officially turned way more serious than it has ever been till now. We got a darker intro, and the entire episode had a dark vibe. Toei sent a loud and clear message. That is, Dragon Ball Super is going to be awesome. And if you are a Dragon Ball fan and haven't seen Dragon Ball Super yet, you must start watching it right now. In this eventful episode, we got the first official anime look of Black Goku. He looks terrifying and the dude is a believer in action. Just to make a cool evil guy appearance, he killed two of the most major characters of Future Trunks' timeline. And it also looked like they were among the last 3 survivors of that timeline. Yes guys, 7 minutes into the episode, we had a dead Future Bulma, who was, by the way, killed right in front of Future Trunks. By the time the episode ended, Mai, who is apparently the girlfriend of Future Trunks, also got killed. And death actually means something in that timeline, since there is no Dragon Ball. Also, the way they highlighted it actually touches our heart. The episode ends with a chilling line from Black Goku, which is, "Today is the day you die, Saiyan." However, from Dragon Ball Super episode 48, we do know that Future Trunks will somehow manage to come back in our timeline. The preview at least tried to imply that Future Trunks is the only one who comes back, but previews are sometimes deceiving, you know? Obviously the episode got all the fans on the edge of their seats. Now we have a lot of questions in our mind. But the thing that bothered me the most, and I still find it hard to believe, is the death of Future Mai. When the first poster of this arc came out, alongside the earlier mentioned characters, Future Trunks and Black Goku, there was Mai. It was surprising to have her in the poster. Mai has been there since almost the beginning of Dragon Ball, and we never see her getting used in a manner similar to this. However, since then, Mai kept appearing on all the promotional materials of this arc. She is even in the new intro, and there's this picture with all the important characters of this new arc, and she's the first one in the picture alongside Black Goku, Future Trunks, Goku, and the Green Kaioshin. Most importantly, the thing that made me believe that Mai has a bigger role than dying in the first episode is the producer of Dragon Ball Super, Osamu Nozaki, said, "Here's the spoiler. The girl standing beside Future Trunks is indeed Mai, and she is going to have a surprisingly major role throughout the next arc." Okay, I admit, for a girl who has been just hanging around with the Pilaf gang as a side character till now, it is a big enough role. But is it really that big enough to promote her alongside the 2 most important characters and to get mentioned by the producer of DBS? Sorry, but I didn't feel that. Even Future Bulma had a more important role, making that fuel for time traveling. She didn't get featured for a single time in any of the promotional materials. So all that adds up and makes it difficult for me that Mai is dead, to believe that Mai is dead. And this episode, or episode 48, is going to be the last time we're going to see Future Mai. And if that is the case, it was a mistake from DBS to promote her like that. I still feel she might come back and get some role. I don't know how. I just don't know. Maybe after everyone left, she actually turns out to be alive, then at a point brings something important from the future. It's just hard to say. Could it be that now Kid Mai would be around a lot, which made them promote Future Mai? Actually, if you see the picture at the intro, Kid Trunks and the Pilaf gang has been highlighted. I'm eager to see what Future Trunks says after he wakes up in the next episode. This shot clearly has Kid Trunks looking surprisingly at Mai. I wouldn't really be surprised if he has an interesting story relating the entire Pilaf gang, since they're being around this scenario so much recently. However, I really liked the concept of Mai being used again like that. They could give a new character in her place, but that wouldn't be nearly as half as good as this was. It is like an old character, displayed in a totally different way, successfully grabbing your attention. The age factor hasn't been mentioned yet. It could be an inconsistency, but it could also be something logical. Future Trunks is different. What if the Pilaf gang made that make us young again wish before the androids attacked? The exact time was never mentioned anyway. Let me know what you think. Did you expect something like this to happen? Do you think it is really the end of Mai? Also feel free to share any opinion or theories that you have in your mind. For further updates, subscribe to my channel and be in touch.